Welcome back, property investors. In this episode, we're going to continue our learning series about DSCR, or debt service coverage ratio loans. These are an investor cash flow product designed just for investors. So as an investor yourself, the better you do with these, the more successful you'll be. In this episode, we're going to be dealing directly with a little-known kind of DSCR program called a No Ratio DSCR. I think you're going to find this one really interesting. Now, before we get started, a couple of housekeeping notes. Number one, if you're new to DSCR, be sure to check out our other videos that are going to give you a lot more granular information about the fundamentals so you can really get a good handle on this loan program. And if you like this kind of content, show your support by hitting the subscribe and those like buttons. We really appreciate your support. So what exactly is a no ratio DSCR loan? Sounds like a contradiction in terms, doesn't it? In fact, it's a DSCR loan that's missing the DSCR calculation. Here's how it works. It works the same as any standard DSCR loan. At the beginning of the process works the same as any other DSCR loan. We order an appraisal. We also order a market rent analysis. The difference comes when the data comes back. Once we receive the market rental data, the lender doesn't make the usual DSCR calculation of gross rents divided by expenses in the approval process. Now, if that sounds too good to be true, there is a trade-off. It comes in the form of lower leverage or lower LTV, and the credit score requirements are a bit more strict. All right, let's look at a few examples. Now, this chart is going to show you how, on the left-hand column, the FICO score will affect the maximum loan-to-value ratio, or LTV, for purchase transactions, along with refis that don't have any cash out, as well as cash out refinances. So if you're an applicant, for instance, with a 740 plus credit score on a purchase or a no cash out refi, you could get an LTV as high as 75%. Or if you were doing a cash out refinance, your loan-to-value ratio would be as high as 65%. If your credit score fell between 720 and 739, then you could get a purchase or no cash-out refi up to 70 versus 60 for cash-out refis. If your score falls between 700 to 719, you could get as high as 65% for a purchase or no cash-out refinance. And then, of course, for a cash-out refi, you could get as high as 60. And then your LTV would be the same if your score fell between 660 and 699. As you can see, credit score and LTV are interdependent, and credit's really important. So how could a no ratio DSCR come in handy? It can come in handy on a property that's been mismanaged, or perhaps the market rent analysis value on the report came in lower than you originally projected from the property's current condition. It gives you, the investor, the ability to buy a property that you know won't cash flow right now, but you see the potential and you need time and you already have the working capital to improve the property and get it into a profitable position. Now, for experienced investors who have worked with DSCR loans before, you may have actually passed on a perfectly good property because you knew that it wouldn't cash flow from a DSCR standpoint. Or perhaps you may have thought that your only option was an expensive hard money loan to get these sorts of transactions done. In fact, now you can. With a no ratio DSCR, it's about as close to a hard money or private money loan that you can get without the hard money rates or hard money points. Now, the bottom line here is that a no ratio DSCR is a powerful tool in the hands of the right investor under the right circumstances. So be sure to check this out and keep it in your list of DSCR options. And that's it. We hope you found this information helpful and that you're a little bit smarter about DSCR loans than when you started this video. If you're looking to invest in real estate, especially using DSCR or DSCR no ratio loans, we lend in 29 states. We have a diverse line of DSCR programs to suit almost any need, and we have a ton of experience doing these sorts of loans. And by the way, if you're out there looking for DSCR programs and you want to do your own calculations, take advantage of our free DSCR calculator. It's available on our website. We'll include a link in the description below. You can run that anytime, day or night, much as you want to see how profitable a potential piece of real estate could be for you. Thanks again for watching. I'm Derek Bisson, and this is Unconventional Lending.